Hey guys, so this is my first YouTube video in a while. I bought a little stand so I can make clear videos for you guys. It's going to be just one long discussion or me talking for a little bit just because I'm new at this. I need to warm up. Let me see, this side or that side? Okay, that side, sorry. Okay, so I guess I wanted to discuss some of the things I'm going to be focusing on, which again, I'm very interested in wellness. I'm interested in spirituality. I'm interested in raising my consciousness and as well as fashion and manifesting your life. So just to let you guys know, if you want to have a discussion with me, one of the things I'm working on is manifesting money, which I'll be honest is something that I'm getting better at. I'm improving at it. I'm trying to discipline myself because I've had a lot of associations with money in the past and issues around money, I think, and blocks. So I have money and I have manifesting money, but I'd like to manifest in certain ways. And one of the ways is I'm going to be doing a video asking if you guys want to have coaching with me, if you want to have a one-on-one, and then I'm gonna post the video. And see, when you manifest something, you have to set your own parameters, right? Like when you get a job, people set the parameters for you. Like if you come here, you'll get this, and it's like mentally you've kind of agreed upon it already. So you believe it, and then you're not shocked when you get the paycheck. It's like everything already is done. But kind of when you're setting up your own business or you're setting up your own coaching or wellness consults, like I used to do and then I'm redoing, it's kind of like saying, okay, so it's not that you have to keep. I know people who post every day who get 2 hits, that they post nothing, right? And they post so much they get nothing from it. So it's you really have to be intentional. It's you're the one setting it up. You're the one who wants the clients. So I would like a few clients, which would be you guys who are watching, who are interested in just my very unique perspective on life and conversation. I mean, maybe I'll do Patreon one day, but right now I'd like to do a 30-minute consult with one of you who may be struggling with certain things, struggling with their health, or struggling with making the life they want. Because what's happening is the universe is reflecting what were our own struggles, okay, our own energy. So since I'm being fully transparent what I'm dealing with or what I've done. I'm not pretending to be an expert. A lot of people pretend to be experts and they manifest people who are also kind of trying to be, or maybe they're looking for an authority figure, and that's fine. But there's things I just know, I'm not going to try to, everyone has their own knowledge, but I have a unique perspective on things and manifesting. So my thing is this: if I can just post a few videos, say 3 videos once every couple of days, I believe that I'm going to be well, people should be watching my videos and people should be contacting me by now. And so then I'm setting the parameters, and if I do it over and over and keep believing that, okay, someone's going to reach out to me, someone's going to hit me up, send me an email and be I want your coaching, let's set this up, then it's going to manifest, okay? So it's now technically you don't even need the action, okay, with manifesting. You just have to believe. And then when you have the doubt, I don't know if something's happening, it's going to manifest, then you have to kind of reassure yourself and stay present and be grateful. So that's how to do it without any action. Now, some people need most people need the action, okay? I can't just do it without, I think, a little bit of action. Now, do I want a lot of action? Do I want to hustle? No, it's the exact opposite of hustling. I just want to make a little video and discuss things that are interesting to me, and then put it out on the web and just be like, all right, well, I have videos already on the web, and I'm adding a couple of new ones. Like, you got to reaffirm over and over again that people will contact me, and you have to get into that. You have to reaffirm it a lot if you're not in the mood, because it's all about the energy, and it's all about how you feel, and if you feel it, then you can believe it, and once you believe it, then that's when it manifests. You can't just believe it like intellectually. You have to believe it like through feeling, which is why you have to develop all these other positive habits around it. So that's why, like, to be honest, why people who use like drugs or drink or have like other addictions, that's why kind of like a lot of their other life starts to go to hell sometimes, because it affects their whole energy, and so things that they're not totally confident about start to fall apart as well. So for me, I have to work on making sure I have good food patterns, and I have to fast sometimes, and sometimes I have to reduce what I eat, because if I eat too much crap, it ruins my mood, it ruins my energy, it messes up my vibration. Okay, so that way it affects then my business, my ability to manifest money, it affects my health. So it's like there's a bunch of stuff going on. I'm sorry, I'm looking out the window because I don't know why, I'm distracted. But so it's, again, the health is related to the mental health, and physical health is related to your success. So some people can be successful because they kind of compartmentalize, that they have like a belief in one area, but then a belief in others. So it's like, and that's where you get a lot of celebrities who are like really good at making money, maybe, or certain celebrities are good at being in movies and interviews, but their personal life sucks. So they can't get relationships. So it's like, unfortunately for me, all of my shit is connected. Like, I can't just compartmentalize and be like, I can, so like, I'm really good at relationships, but I suck at like business, or I'm really good at business, I suck at relationships. Like, no, like, it's like if one's down, they're all down. So, because I don't have a solid belief in my business enterprise quite yet. But if you're resonating with this and you understand, then you kind of get it. You get that you have things on different. They're not, everything kind of has to be at a certain point for things in different areas to manifest the way you want to manifest. And when I say manifest, I mean consciously manifest. Everyone's manifesting. Everyone's living a pre-programmed life based on your upbringing. Right? And we all have issues and problems, but the whole idea is we're trying to solve them. And I'm not one of those men who could like logically come up with like all sorts of like things and separate everything out like in some kind of like scientific or like super intellectual way, where I have like a pyramid, and there's like this level and that level and that level. I mean, I follow stuff like that. I believe I like people. I follow people who reason well. But I'm not someone who thinks like that. I'm not like I do not have a male brain. I have a very, very female, intuitive, woo-woo brain. That's the way I think. Okay, I don't think logically. I mean, I use logic and reason, but I don't think that way when I'm manifesting. Like, I have to go with try to follow my heart, which is an issue sometimes, because everyone is obsessed with science and proof, and show me the studies and stuff, and it's like, I read something about like how you actually don't even need like people who are truly like intuitive and actually who transcend a certain level past. There's like a certain level of reason in science, but you get to the spiritual and you need anecdotal evidence for the spiritual. You cannot do like these like scientific studies per se that prove like that there's God, because there's just a certain level of reason and logic that you have to get beyond. So again, I think intuitively, I think with the female part of my brain, which is like, I'm a Pisces moon, and so I have to get grounded, and I have to be calm, and stuff like that. So videos like this, when I'm feeling like a little manic or like too hyper and I can't focus very much, videos like this, I'm focusing again, green light, when I'm focusing on things like this, then I can be clear with you and help you. Sorry, I totally lost my thought. Totally don't even know what I was saying. I was gonna pretend, but I can't even pretend. So, and also I have an anxiety. This really cool ring that I move. It's kind of like a Gaelic spiritual ring. It's sterling silver, which is cool. So, and it's perfect for me. Just when I want to play with something. And just to let you guys know what my purpose is right now is like I'm working on my own healing journey, my physical healing journey. I wasn't taking good care of myself with my food habits, and it's interesting because like you can be, just to talk at health really quick, you don't have to be fat to be unhealthy. You don't have to be, and you can be, I think, somewhat fat and be healthy, because there's people who have good health who are fat. It's true. That really is. There's people who are thin who have really great bad health, and people who are muscular who have bad health. There's people who are muscular who go to the gym all the time and then they have like a heart attack. Like, what the hell? Or they like die when they're like 50. They look good. There's so much nuance out there. You can't judge everything by one example. Everyone's different. There's so many generalities that are true, but when you get into specifics, they're all different. But for smart people, you have to generalize a little bit, and you have to make those connections. So again, when you manifest, you're the one who sets the parameters, okay? Like, you're the one who decides, like, this is what I'll do to show the universe and show God that I'm trying. And that, not just I'm trying, but like, I did what I can do. Like, I did my part, now you did your part, It's not about hard work, and it's not even that much about persistence, and only in the sense that persistence leads to the belief. So you have to do things long enough so you believe. Like, I remember like Lady Gaga, people thought she just like rose to fame like randomly, or like, just like out of the blue. And it seems that way to people, like celebrities. They get this like break, and then all of a sudden they're huge, and everyone's like, where did you come from? And they're like, I've been trying for a really long time, just no one noticed. And that's kind of the thing. It's like a lot of these people, they push and push and push to take action, but the truth is that they're taking the action to build the belief, and so they can feel like make it reality. But you actually don't need the action, you just need the belief and the feeling. So it's like, again, for me, it's the habit of just doing something for a few days in a row so I can build the belief that it will manifest. It's not that the actual tons of, I can make one video once, like with the right mind. If I was in the beliefs, a certain emotional state, and I was like, I'm going to be a successful like life coach, and I'm going to have like hundreds of clients that are like beating down my door, I could literally like feel it, and just like have so much faith and make like one video or whatever. That video will go viral, and everyone will be like beating down the door to work with me. Okay, like, you don't need much action at all, if any, but you do need the energy and the belief. Okay, so for me, I'm telling you that obviously I can't just do it the way I described it, or else I would have done it by now. I have to then just work on taking care of myself, building a belief, and taking a limited amount of regular action. That's my plan, and that's, that can be adjusted for other people. So if you're having an issue, we can go through it step by step and figure this out. But there's a whole bunch of stuff you need to do regarding your diet, the way you think about things, how you love yourself or how you don't love yourself, and then how you can make things happen in this world. The whole purpose is we're here to manifest, but the process of manifesting, the the fact that we can manifest certain things and can't others. When we have blocks, that means that we have to grow, and that's what really while we're here on earth, is we're here to grow. We're here to grow, not in knowledge or to make like a bunch of shit happen. That's not the purpose of life. The purpose is to grow our energy, to expand, to release resistance, and to grow in love and grow in gratitude. Expand our energy. And we do that through realizing that we are manifesting things. And so then we want to, realize we can build a life of our dreams, but only when we take responsibility for our thoughts and our feelings and our actions. Okay? So that's really everything in a nutshell. So if you guys want to work with me about manifesting, my information is in the video. You could email me or you could find my number. I'm on the social media. I have a lot of controversial takes on a bunch of stuff, so just letting you know. I'm not perfect. I say rude things sometimes. I have problems. But I do know a lot about certain things, and that's exactly what I'm talking about them. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you, and I can't wait to work with you. Bye.